All right. Welcome to the stream today. As per usual, just doing last minute stuff. Just just managing some stuff on Discord briefly here. All right. Let's Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now I didn't want to wait too long, but a little bit is good. It's been 3-4 minutes, not too long. Not I haven't waited too long, but given a little bit of a chance, and that's fine if somebody jumps in late. Obviously, just like always. Yeah, they're the Far Cry games that I've never played a single one of them. I don't think I should do that at some point, but obviously I've got enough on my plate. I don't really need to be looking for new stuff to play. It's not like I'm running dry. Like, oh, I can't find anything to play anymore. It's not obviously a thing. Okay. So we are going to continue with the side quest that we had started at the end of last time. We're going to the different experiences the people had as written in the diary of a previous newcomer, whatever. I don't remember what they call the outsiders, newcomer, I think. Anyway, in the city. So, in other words, we had been in the Sinking Reef something hotel, and we found a diary It had several notes about or we found, I think we found the diary with several pages, or maybe it was several pages that got collected as a diary of this guy who was a newcomer who had visited the city, Oakmont, and had discovered while there that when he wandered in the city in certain parts, he would get kind of overcome by these visions about something that had happened, some trouble that had gone on, something supernatural, and each time he was kind of overcome by the vision, right? One time he passed out and ended up waking up in the asylum. One time he kind of fell and wasn't really able to do much, kind of quivering and stuff, just sitting in place, and people mistook him for just a general homeless person, different things like that. And so as he went through the city and saw these, or had these different visions and stuff, he wrote them down afterward, but obviously they terrified him. Well, we've acquired that diary, so we're going around trying to deal with, or not deal with, the things have already happened. We're trying to just get a better understanding of how widespread, we kind of already do, but a better understanding of kind of how widespread all of the infestation in the city has been. There was a lady that talked about going down into, I think it was a lady, I don't remember actually, who was having voices call to her or him, whatever. A person was having voices call to them, let's say, from their toilet, saying, come down and join us, come down and join us. And they were, I guess, suffering in their normal life, and so the voices spoke to them, we have peace for you down here and stuff. So the person basically like kept piecemealing themselves down the toilet, for a different way of saying it. Anyway, and so that was one of the things. There was another one where the person kept seeing reflections in mirrors and stuff around their home or apartment or whatever. So just not great experiences for people. And so they've been struggling with those. We've been going around learning about these while in the process having to deal with a lot of wild beasts, right? Left over from, you know, when there's blood left, it attracts the wild beasts, kind of like sharks in the water, or what do you call them? Buzzards to a carcass, kind of an idea, right? So, anyway, but we, in doing that, okay, have been running into some really kind of heavy duty wild beasts, which makes me curious as to how long this stuff has just been around. Now, to be fair, right? To be fair, the existence of these larger wild beasts in the spots we're investigating is, I don't know that that is necessarily always set in stone to be that way. It might scale with our level. So if we would have done this at a much lower level, we might not have as hard of a set of wild beasts to deal with. But it is whatever it is, and so we're dealing with that now. Now, unfortunately, I discovered, as of last time, that we can use these grenades, do a really good job of taking care of those really big wild beasts. Like 3 of those plus a few shots, like one with the shotgun or something kind of a thing, and then it pretty much manages them, I think. So, go back to the case files. Let's see. So we have just these spots with a compass left. The other ones we've already managed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6. We're just under halfway through this. So this one is visitors are testing me. Okay, this is okay. The visions are testing you, playing with my mind. My old forgotten fears come to life. When I was small, I was afraid to stay alone. I thought my parents would leave and never come back. Today, I went to the eastern streets of Coverside. The visions came on the corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport Street. I felt I was alone, forgotten in a locked room, hungry and frightened. It was so scary to stay inside, but everything was much worse behind the door. Something scratched in the corridor, and there were terrifying screams from outside. I could not run. I could not hide. I just waited for Mom to return. So this lone child is probably what we're going to run into, right? There's going to be some kind of a log, diary, whatever it is, saying, Mommy left, she hasn't come back yet, or Mommy abandoned me, or something along those lines, and then it's going to be tragedy for the kid, I guess. So, Coverside, St. Elmo's Lane, and Kingsport Street. Coverside. Here's St. Elmo. Oops. So this one, right? Yeah. It's in the water, so this will be another, or effectively in the water. Corner of St. Elmo and Kingsport. Yeah, it'll be in the water. Maybe not. It could be this. This is a corner, technically. We maybe go here and enter the building here? Probably not. We're probably going to enter through a hole in the wall again. And then from there we will... Okay, so we want to go here. Whoops. I was not... Oh, where am I now? Wait, where am I? Reed Heights West? Did I do that one? I think I already did that one, right? Hang on. Let me see. Salvation Harbor. Advent. Shells. Reed Heights. Ivan Ward and Baker Streets. Those are going to be close to where I am, right? Yeah, I think I went... Yeah. I went over here after that last time so that I would be at a point to jump to the next one. Okay, so I want to use this and go over. Here is where I want, so I guess this one will be the closest. Yep. We'll do this, at some point. I don't even know if we're going to do that tonight, because I'd like to do a lot of these side quests that have been building up and building up and building up, just so that we get them done. So this way, I think, right? Yeah, and then left, and then right. Here we go. It's basically... Oh, is it maybe over here? Could be. I'm not sure. It's the corner of... So maybe. Let's see. Is this... Grab this. It's fine. Don't care anymore. Oh, alcohol? Oh, here. Let me... I'm full on that, though. And that. So maybe I just wait. That's fine. Yes. It's not a huge deal. Oh yeah, we've not leveled, right? Yeah, we're close, but not quite leveled up. That's right. And if I go here, down. Not? Where is this I'm trying to get to, I wonder? It's the corner of the street, so I can't go too far past. Let me see. There is... No. I'm gonna drop if there's nothing here. I'm just gonna zone back really fast, so I don't spend more time with. You know what? I'm just gonna get on a boat. It's fine. Just get on a boat. It's not a big deal. Which is why. Why can I not? There we go. Did not want to let me. Okay. Let's see. Where is? Don't think it's over there. Right? That's just a big rock. I don't think it go over there, so it's probably one of these over here. Is it here? That's... Well, I don't see a hole in a building. I mean, unless I'm going to go down in the water, which I don't think so. I didn't see a thing to let me enter. I do this, and I could see the symbol, probably. I'm not seeing one, though. Could be. If I don't see a symbol, doesn't mean... Can't go in there, okay. Where? Oh, where am I trying to go? Hey, Funbox, welcome. Okay, no problem. Welcome. Hope you feel better soon. Okay, I need to find where this is supposed to be, and I'm not sure. Let's try again. Don't see a hole in the wall at all. And there's this technically, but it just runs into the side of the building. So it's not going to be what I want. Here? But I can't see how because it's all overgrown or just a big pile of rocks. No. Maybe up above? But I don't know how to get up there. It's possible, I'm not trying to jinx myself, of course. It's possible I'm supposed to swim, but I don't think so. Not down this way. Probably no, but let's see. Don't pay attention to the forlorn woman. That's not the one we're on. Ah, this might be it. This must be it. I bet this is. Right? Because we're basically at the corner. This, not exactly, but basically. This is the one. Eastern Coverside. Corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport. Okay. So, pretty sure this is what we want. I want these probably, but let's see. I don't think sneaking is what I want. I think I just want to run. Be ready. Gunpowder. I don't know how much I have. One now. Very possibly. I don't know about drowning. I know he can swim. I think he probably can. But the main danger, at least up to this point in the game of being in the water, is that there could be eels, and the eels are man-eating eels, so they will attack you and eat you over time. Okay, so far nothing. So either it's going in certain parts of this, or else being here so long, but I think it's going in certain parts of this. I'm sure that's what it is. Okay. Whoops, not what I meant. Be something with this, I'm sure, right? There's going to be something in here. Okay. So far, no. There's a diary I can read, which probably will give me... It will probably spawn something if something doesn't come before then. By alcohol, probably can't carry it. Oops. Or no, nothing. Okay, fine. I do not know where Mommy and Dadby are, or Dabby went. Mommy kissed me on the forehead and handed me Mr. Teddy and left so many days ago. I'm all by myself, and Mr. Teddy and I are so cold and wet. If you have blankies, I would be so happy if you are nice people and you find this. Not to I live in a brown house with lots of flowers, but they are wet and sad now. My name is Timmy. If you help me, we can be best friends. Just please, no more monsters. I am all red and sticky. Crap, okay. Dang. I'm just waiting for the monsters. Yeah, there are going to be some. Damn it. Maybe when I go out, is that when it is? Huh. Really? Oh, whoops, I should have kept that on here. Damn it. Hang on. I'm doing this one. Yeah, hang on. Place this one on the map. I'm doing this so that I know where I've been and stuff. So letters from Oakmont, FM. Okay, casebook, that updated. So we have 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't know. Okay, I'm not complaining, but there wasn't anything in there, which is surprising. Yeah, really sad, right? Usually there's a big enemy there, so yeah. Alone, cold, scared, and wet. Yeah, yeah. It's not great. Okay. I'm not really in this to fight a bunch of stuff, so if I don't end up fighting stuff, it's just that much faster that I continue to investigate. Oh, is it the wrong side? That is the wrong side. I think. Yeah. That's not the, I want the other side. Exactly opposite of what I just did. This way. This is the one I want. Because this is close to the point. That's where he was, though, over in that building all by himself. I expected, especially because he says no more monsters and says he's sticky and red, I expected there to be some kind of a set of wild beasts or something come out as a consequence of that, but it didn't happen. So, okay, let me see. Did I level? I did. That leveled me. That 184 brought me over by... I was only like 16 under or something. Carry 4 more shotgun rounds. Rifle rounds. Submachine gun. Do I go here and there? I mean, 10 more rounds is great, but you still use it. You still go through them so fast, so I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that. So yeah, so this is falling from height. This is half damage. This one, man-eating eels. See right here, man-eating eels. You'll half the damage. When I first started playing the game, I fell in the water and I started getting hurt, and I didn't know what was causing it. I thought he was drowning or something, but I'm assuming it was the eels. Now, he might very well be able to drown, but I feel like he can't, because there are really only 2 potential scenarios. There's one where he's like around town, and so he swims. He always, as far as I know, he always stays on the surface of the water. I've not tried to dive under the water while, going from the surface to diving under the water. I haven't tried that, so it's possible you could do that, but I don't know. I'm not super, what do you call it, poised or excited to go diving just so I can get attacked by a bunch of man-eating eels. So I don't know. I would assume he cannot. I think it's just he swims on the surface when you're around town. But there are some specific missions, some places in town, or also like when you go out of town to find the research team or whatever they were called, where you'll actually go under the water, like go beneath the sea. And in that case, you wear a big suit, a big metallic diving suit. Yeah. Yep, they just slide in it. It's cool. That's right. And that is one of the nice things, one of the reasons I like using this new chat. Well, newer. I've used it for a couple months now, I think, but the chat tool I use now rather than the previous thing, because this one not only brings them from different sites together, like Monmouth can communicate in Twitch and you can be on YouTube, and you both your stuff will show up in the chat. So not only that, but also it allows me to do different effects. Like I can show your icon or not. I could show a timestamp or not. I can have it slide in or not. I can have it this black or I think a white background is the other option. I can have everybody's name in different colors. Actually, I think, I might be mistaken, but I think that's the setting I have, is that names should appear in different colors. Yours just happened to, the color happened to be chosen for you as white, I guess. I think. Now, I might be mistaken. If I start seeing Silhouette and Monmouth come in and they are not in different colors, then I'll, after the stream is done, I won't worry about it for this, but before tomorrow's first stream, I will refresh it with a new parameter that should add that. But I believe that should be there already. Anyway, I've been kind of trying to see. Grenades and firebombs have increased damage. See, I'm using grenades on those big guys. So maybe I do that. Because then maybe 3 of them will kill him, depending. So I do this. They have increased, grenades and firebombs have increased damage, or have increased, oh, this isn't damage. Grenades and firebombs have increased range, though, which is nice. And then I can do this, 30% more damage. I think, so I need to get this first, though. I've not really been using traps. But I do need that before I do this. So I guess we'll get this one. So now I can set traps twice as fast. But I can carry more of these. So I want to maybe carry more of these. I probably want to carry more of these, actually. I'll do this one in not too long. Maybe starting next level. But I think I do want to do this one because this gives me more grenades and firebombs. Just so that make sure I've got as many as I can carry on myself currently. I don't know. Because I have to go 1. If I were going to do this, I would have to go 1, 2 levels, and then that for the damage. Hold enemies in place for longer, and then they deal 100% damage increase. I don't know how much damage they do normally, but whatever. I'll do this because I don't think I'm going to want, other than maybe the shotgun, I don't think I'm going to worry about these extra ammo for these for a bit. So I'll do this, and then I think I'm not even going to worry about with a shotgun right now because currently, let me get out of this for a second. Currently, I can have 4 shotgun rounds loaded and 4, like, out of my total however many rounds I have. I can have 4 loaded, which isn't bad. When you first start out, you only have 2 loaded. So, okay, I'm going to do that. So oops, wrong one. So we're going to do this. Yep. Okay. Now, we've done that. What is the next one? This one? Okay, so these, we have 2 sets of diary entries here, okay? Actually, I'll go through them just for you, Faux Fox, so you can kind of see how they tie, but also get a better picture overall, okay? So these here that we have, okay, these 11, this is not an actual entry, okay? These 11 notes are different diary entries or just pieces of paper with notes written on them, whichever, by a newcomer. So we're in the town of Oakmont. They're not xenophobic, but they generally are not really welcoming to outsiders. Okay. We're an outsider who started having visions, which drew us to the city in the first place. Okay. So these notes are from another outsider, kind of like us, not totally, but kind of like us, who came before we arrived, who had wandered around the town of Oakmont, different places, and had these visions that troubled him. So, for example, let's read this. Let's read the one about the lone child just now, okay? So, this is, the quest is the lone child, which is where we went to that building and saw that other note, okay? But this is the vision that he had, okay? The visions are testing me, playing with my mind. This is that newcomer who wrote down his notes about having the vision, okay? My old forgotten fears come to life. When I was small, I was afraid to stay alone. I thought my parents would leave and never come back. Today I went to the eastern streets of Coverside, that's where we are now, and the visions came on the corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport Street, so right around where we were. I felt I was alone, forgotten in a locked room, hungry and frightened. So his vision is he's that child being alone and hungry and frightened, right? He's in that child's shoes, basically, in his vision. It was so scary to stay inside, but everything was much worse behind the door. Something scratched in the corridor, and there were terrifying screams from outside. I could not run, could not hide. I just waited for Mom to return. So this gives you more of a picture of what was going on with that child. He was experiencing what that child was going through. Okay, and then when we go to the actual entry for that child, that's FM. This was the whole, I don't know where Mommy and Daddy went. She kissed me on the forehead, handed me Mr. Teddy, and left so many days ago. All by himself with Mr. Teddy. They're cold and wet. If you have blankets, blankies, he'd be happy. Or she. We don't know the gender of the child, of course. If you're nice people and find this, they're in a brown house with lots of flowers. They're wet and sad now. Timmy, it's a boy. I forgot his name was Timmy. Okay, so Timmy. And if you were to help me, we could be the best friends. Please, no more monsters. I'm all red and sticky. So who is that person? Who do you mean? So this person that had the visions, it's some other newcomer. We don't know who it is. Some other person that arrived at Oakmont before we did had these visions and wrote down descriptions of the visions he had. That's all we know about him. We don't know anything else. Some newcomer who wrote down visions they had at different parts in the city. The visions, however, tell you where he had the vision. So like in the neighborhood of Coverside or the district of Coverside at St. Elmo Lane, Kingsport. That's why we knew where to go to find it, okay? So that tells you where the vision happens. And then when we're there, in addition to very often we have to fight monsters, okay, in the process. But when we go to a place where there are where we go to a place where there was a vision, we'll find some diary entry and learn more about what happened. Does that make sense? Okay, so here's some other ones, okay? That was the lone child we just did. Okay, so forlorn woman. The city, no matter how badly the flood damaged it, has an unnatural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. So he knows he has the visions when he goes out and walking, but he does it anyway because he is like drawn to go trying to find another vision, basically. I went to the eastern part of Salvation Harbor, so that's over at the harbor, of course, at the pier. Near the crossing of Fitzcallahan Street and Old Church Road, it came. The feeling of loneliness and fear was immense. I was a woman, locked in a room, infected and slowly rotting. My body turned into something. It itched badly in my face. I had to hold the skin with both hands to prevent it from growing until I suffocated. I ended up sitting on the road, crying, until some Innsmouther, those are the fish feature people, kicked me and ordered me away. Okay, so this is the forlorn woman. So again, lonely, feels like she's rotting, body turned into something, it's badly, face, had to hold the skin to prevent it from growing. Okay, so if we go back to this, I don't remember which one it is. Let's see. No. Oh, maybe this actually, but let me see. No. No. Yeah, it's this one. No. This one, the pipes. Oh, Mr. Bigley, the pipes are calling. I think you will recall that I have expressed concern about the drains in my bathroom numerous times over the last month. Obviously, rattles, clunks, and gurgles are of no concern to you, as you are yet to make a single visit despite your assurances. But what about the voices, Mr. Bigley? Will they be enough to get your rent in hand? Well, it's too late. No amount of tinkering or nut tightening can take back the offer they've made. How can I refuse? They say all I have to do is come down and join them. They've shown me a way. I don't like or understand it, but they say they've done it before many times. I just need a sharp knife. I will join them, piece by piece. And while I'm gone up here, I will be whole again down there. Whole and glorious. I'm nervous, but they've assured me. That said, you assured me too. No, I have no choice. They've offered immortality, ecstasy, and secrets unbound. But best of all, Mr. Bigley, the pipes are silent down there. I've been assured. Actually, that might not be the same one. Hang on, let me see. This is that one. No. This is the one. So scratch that other one. That matches something else. This is the one that matches what we just read. So the lady talking about the pipes, calling her, and she's going to go join him piece by piece. Basically, she was putting bits of herself to the toilet and the sink and like flushing them down to feed them piece by piece, giving herself to them. Okay, so this was the outlet or newcomer's vision that prompted him to find out about her and or to find her here. Okay, the thing with the pipes. Okay, so voices from the pipes. I'm afraid this is the newcomer speaking about his visions and fears that he's had because of how things have affected him. Okay, I'm afraid of the bathroom and kitchen sink. Each time I want to wash my hands, I tremble in fear. What if they'll talk to me? This began after a vision in Western Reed Heights near the crossing of Ivan Ward and Baker Streets. I saw a man, naked and covered in blood, in a room without doors or windows. Surrounded by the dark holes of the pipes, he was cutting himself, piece by piece, feeding those copper mouths. They were whispering with voices so sweet and promising, but full of hunger and hatred. How could he believe them? How could he even escape? And had they noticed me? Okay, so that's the pipes one. The vision he had, and then we read about how he was talking to Mr. Bigley and saying, are you going to come fix the sand? Well, it's too late. I've decided to go join them. That was the actual account of the guy who experienced that, okay? So maybe it's better if I do it this way instead, because I'm not sure which ones match which. Okay, this one matches a bad pregnancy, like a birth or something. Let's see. Yeah, this is the one. Terrible fetus. Okay, so again, this is the vision from the newcomer that is not from the city, okay? Terrible fetus. After this vision, I shake in fear at the sound of a child's cry. It happened in Western Reed Heights, so that's like a kind of middle class neighborhood, I think, if I remember right, on Washington Street. I passed Ivan Street and was heading toward Oak Street, but saw it. The thing was running so fast I didn't even understand what it was. It jumped from the window, and the vision struck me immediately. I saw a man, doctor, hiding in the room. He was writing something with a shaking hand, something like a last will. And then I saw the thing stalking him. A fetus on thin, pointy legs, with a little face full of evil and hatred. It's shrieking. I can't forget it. Okay? And the actual letter was here. My dearest, okay, so that was the vision that the guy saw. So this is the actual account of that doctor he saw in the vision writing his last notes about it before he was apparently killed by the fetus that was stalking him. Okay, so this is the doctor speaking now. My dearest comfort, if my scrawl is an illegible scribble, forgive me. The shock of what I have delivered from the poor young woman's womb has affected my nerves. Her guttural screams still ring in my ears, and her birthed tragedy lurks near where I hide. Had my attendant not been attacked first, I would have certainly shared her fate. The wriggling abomination that erupted from the waif's belly leapt from her body and attached itself to the nurse's throat with a wet smacking sound. Pulled behind it, the taut umbilical cord tore out the placenta in an eruption of bright blood that soaked my gown. Stunned I looked into the mother's bulging eyes as she convulsed and bit off her tongue between clenched, grinding teeth. Falling backward in horror, I crawled behind a medical cabinet in the operating theater. I can now hear the sloshing movement of the afterbirth sliding across the floor as the terrible infant silently approaches. I write this account on my surgical mask with the sturdy pen you gifted me last year near the Oakmont Commons. May it now serve faithfully as my only weapon against the deformed babe. Sincere thanks, Sebastian. That one's pretty creepy, right? And the poor mom, too. The mom apparently died in the process of this horror coming out of her. And then it killed his attendant. And then stalked the doctor until it found him and killed him, too. I like these because these are like kind of like mini. It's kind of almost like creepypasta a little bit, right? It's like small, short, scary tales, creepy tales or whatever. Not part of a main, big, drawn out story, but still tied to it loosely in just general Lovecraftian creepiness kind of a thing, right? Okay, so what's this one? This one is The Pipes. We did that one. Okay, this one is Call of the Ocean. Okay, this is, again, going back, this is the newcomer talking about a vision he had, okay? Tonight, the air forced me to leave the hotel. The putrid smell of rotting seaweed and fish made it hard to breathe. I remembered a huge apple tree and thought it may be nicer there. Moreover, I was afraid that the hotel owner would see my seizures. The visions occurred when I was a few blocks from the apple tree, walking E. Brown Street in Central Shells. So you have Salvation Harbor and then the Shells districts right next to each other. And those are both the southern districts that are basically with the shoreline bumping up against where the city is. Okay. I felt like I was drowning. I ran forward, and when I passed the street on St. Michael's Church, or street of St. Michael's Church, I felt the water surrounding me, pressing, calling. I needed all my will to fight the desire to go to the mare and sink into its depths. So the clue here that ties, so I know which one it goes to, is it ties to St. Michael's Church. Okay, so it's something tied with the church and or religion. So if we go over to the lore and look at it again, it is this one. We've done all of these now. This is the fetus, this is the pipes, and this is the lone, sad little boy Timmy. Okay, so this is now this is the one with the church. My cherished flock. K is their word for God. So K is a god of some pantheon that some people locally used to worship, and some still do, but like most don't. Some still do, but generally speaking, a lot more people used to worship K in the past, and so now in the present, a lot of people use it kind of like people who are Catholic or Mormon or like Seventh-day Adventist or whatever they are. Will they worship God, and some of them will say God, not meaning call on him, right? They'll say it in vain, right? So this is the same here. K, as just think of that as a replacement for God in these types of things. My cherished flock, I believe, has forsaken us. So in other words, God is no longer with him, right? Assuming, of course, any such being exists. Are we to die frightened? Are we to die mad? Death would be merciful indeed in the face of this second flood. There will be no rainbow to blossom over our corpses. The sea beckons to me in a way Scripture never has, as she has always done since beasts who would be men oozed from her briny womb. I will go to seek her soon, and draw her salt-laden baptismal breath into my own lungs. May she forgive us for our hubris. Your shepherd, Reverend Zachariah James Baker. Okay, so nobody, even religious leaders apparently, are immune to the dark influences here, driving people mad and making them. I mean, he's going to walk into the sea and like unlife himself in the sea, right? And that one older guy, old man or whatever, put himself into many bits and then into the pipes, right? So this madness can affect even religious people, even religious leaders, because this is a reverend, right? So you get an idea of how severe it is. Okay, we did Lone Child. Okay, so Mirrors, and then Forlorn Woman. So Forlorn Woman must be the last one of those that we've not read yet. Let's see. This is this one. Okay, oh, right. So first let's read this. Okay, Mirrors. I'm afraid someone stalks me. It started when I visited Western Advent and had a vision at the intersection of Purity Road and Oak Street. I saw mirrors full of reflections and someone trapped, trying in vain to escape. His expression of fear and panic shook me deeply. After that, a very tall and skinny man started following me in the distance. What troubles me is that I see him in the reflections, but I've never caught a straight view of this stalker. I'm sure the police will mock me if I come asking for protection. Seems it is time to buy a good, trustworthy gun and start to practice. So getting stalked by something in the mirrors. That reminds me of, what was that movie? It was a Kiefer Sutherland one. It was something with mirrors, though. I don't remember what the name of it was, but something with mirrors. It was a pretty good horror movie. Okay, so that was this one, The Man in the Mirror. Okay, so this is now the account of the person he was having a vision of that started making him have his own visions about maybe somebody's in the mirrors. Okay, the man in the mirror. He's gone. Ever since this infernal flood began, I kept seeing him in the mirror. The man who stole my reflection. He wore my skin like a suit, but there was nothing human beneath it. He knew I was on the other side and was looking straight at me. I covered every mirror in my house, but in vain. I could still see him in the window panes, in every puddle, even in other people's eyes. The neighbors started to look at me strangely. I couldn't sleep. I saw his face in nightmares, and when I woke up, I heard whispers coming from the looking glass. But now he's gone. I uncovered the mirror, smashed to pieces, and he's gone. There's nothing in the reflection at all. But I feel like I'm not alone. Okay, so that's that one. Another creepy experience, right? Like I said, these are like little bits of creepypasta or something. Okay, and this is the last one that we've done so far. We have 5 more to do, so these will not be, for anybody who watches this later, this will not be rereading stuff that I read last time after I read this one, because we'll be going on the new ones that we've not done yet. Okay, Forlorn Woman. This city, no matter how badly the flood damaged it, has an unnatural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. So I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. I went to the eastern part of the Salvation Harbor, near the crossing of O'Callahan Street and Old Church Road. It came. A feeling of loneliness and fear was immense. I was a woman, locked in a room, infected and slowly rotting. My body turned into something. It itched badly in my face. I had to hold the skin with both hands to prevent it from growing until I suffocated. I ended up sitting on the road, crying, till some Innsmouther kicked me and ordered me away. So this is the newcomer having the vision of being this woman who's rotting. So this is the last one of these that we've not read yet. This one. Hi, Dad. The back room's window was broken when I woke up from my nap, so I'm going to go look for Mom. She can't have gotten too far yet. I'm sure she'll listen to me when I find her. Sometimes, when I take food to her, she looks at me weird, like she remembers me. Sometimes she even reaches out through the slot and tries to grab my hand. But I do what you said, and I stand behind the white line and push the tray with a stick. And then she cries. I really hope she'll get better soon. Don't worry, Dad. I'll find her and bring her home. Love, Rachel. This one, I think, is probably supposed to be that the mom turned into a zombie. And so that's why he thought that he was rotting and itching badly and stuff. The woman was locked in a room. Right? There's the white line. Rachel wouldn't go past the white line. So the mom was locked in the room. So she wouldn't go out and infect people or something. But she was rotting. She was itching. Had to hold the skin on. So I think she was turning into a zombie. I think that's what that's supposed to be. Okay. So let's do... what is this? Discussing exaltation. This is Southern Old Grove on Warwick between Seaside and Hillside. Old Grove is here. Yeah, this one. So we're going to want to go there. South. Where is my... somewhere around here is a spawn, or is a fast travel point. I think it's over here. The other side of this, I think. Or... nope, here it is. I was going to say, I didn't see it for a bit, and I was like, or I'm completely wrong. Okay. Okay, so we want to go to Old Grove now. This is the one. Alright. Going here. It's awesome. So far, I think there have only been 2. There might have been 3, but I think there have only been 2 places of these different, where these notes are, that I visited where there were not wild beasts that attacked. One of them was where that doctor was with a fetus. If I remember right, I think that where the doctor and the fetus had been, I think the fetus had killed the doctor and moved on, so we never encountered anything. I think that's the one. And then that child by himself also apparently did not have any, or at least I didn't encounter any, which again, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, but I was surprised that I did not, because all the others I've encountered stuff, and almost all of the others have had one of those really big wild beasts too, the thing with 4 arms and stomp and really tall and stuff. Looks like 2 people mashed together almost or something. We've encountered those in almost all the places. There was one where we encountered a bunch of wild beasts, but none of the really big ones. So that was nice, but... so somewhere around here, I want to look for... like an H on a door or something where I can enter. Also, probably the front gate should be open, right? So that I can... yeah, this is going to be it. It's got this symbol, so this is the place. Okay, I'm going to... I didn't do it with the last one because we had just barely started, but I'm going to save this so that we've progressed as far as we have. I'm also going to use the bathroom really fast. Well, I'm going to use the bathroom and try to be fast. It'll be at least 3 or 4 minutes. But I'll try to go fast. I'll be right back. That wasn't too long, hopefully, so that's not bad. Okay. So wait, I did save it, right? I think so. Let's do this just to make sure. It looked like the timestamp looked correct, but okay. Alright. So again, we're going to want to be ready. Yeah, there we go. Hi. There we go. These guys I'm less. I can. Oh, well, in that case. Oh, Alright, you guys are jerks. Okay. So yeah, now you know why I keep making new grenades for myself, because those big guys take a lot of rounds, but if you can make grenades, I didn't craft a fourth one either. I'd not even thought about that. I've forgotten completely. Okay, so I keep the grenades on me because, you know, those guys do like a ton of damage. Even with my, so I think I've showed you this before, but just in case. So I have maximum sanity and maximum health. No, those are experience. Where's health? This, is this health? No, this is health. I have maximum health also. Vitality. Okay? But even with those, I still take a ton of damage from wildies, especially the big ones. The small ones, not nearly as much, but I do still obviously take some damage from them. So. That was I thought that first grenade I used was going to, like, had missed it. Because I thought it was a little short. It hadn't advanced. It did stomp instead of advancing right away. So I thought I might have missed it, but I guess I must have damaged it some, because I don't think 2 grenades is enough. Does enough for that type of thing. Okay, so I want, let's see, this. You know, actually, I mean, you could say it's a waste, but I've got extra with alcohol and stuff anyway. Let me just heal myself all the way up. Okay. I'll create one of these so I don't forget. Okay. All right, what do I have now? 7 gunpowder. I think I can carry more of these, right? No. No, I haven't taken that skill yet where I can have more rounds. That's right. I could do this. I could do this. This, I mean, they're 44s and these are 45s. So I guess these do more damage as well. I'm just trying to think. You tend to go through this ammo pretty fast though, right? Because it's a submachine gun, right? It's an automatic weapon, not a semi-automatic, an automatic. That means I don't click each time I want to shoot. I'm going to shoot a spray until I let go of the mouse button. So even going tap, I'll tend to use like 3-4 rounds of ammo. That's more risky unless you're in a situation where you know that's what you'll need. So, and I think I have 30 as the max I can carry for this. So I think we're going to not worry about adding to this supply right now. Oh, well, except we've maxed. This is max too, yeah. So this is not, okay, but that's fine. Or this might be, actually. But even if this isn't, this is my weakest gun. It's only a 38, right? Versus a 44, 45 round shotgun shell or 30-06 cartridges, right? Which 30-06, these are 38 pistol, right? So 30-06 isn't not going to be, it's going to be about the same level of as this. Is it though? No, 30-06. If I fire a 30-06 in real life, no, because the 30-06 is the original elephant gun. So there's no way, yeah. Anyway, I'm just talking, sorry. I don't need to explain all my thinking to you. Okay, so let's this, that. Okay, we would need more gunpowder anyway, but I believe 30 is where we max on that. Okay, so, oh, right. So, as a reminder, this is Burning Exaltation, a wild torment of emotions. You saw him, some man who left his house, okay? Saw him among the monstrosities, touching them, embracing, kissing. So I guess he had some kind of like more sensual experience with stuff. I don't know. The vision was so intense I bent into and threw up all my breakfast. He walked past saying something like, "Cursed newcomers," and I prayed he wouldn't stop to help. Even now, when I close my eyes, I see the creatures around this man. So we are looking. Let me do this just to make sure I have anything else that I would have carried. I can. Still can't carry more Oh, you know what? I bet when I made my new first aid kit, I bet I didn't use any alcohol. I have an ability that lets me use fewer resources. So there's like I think it's only like a 10% chance or something. Maybe 20, but I think it's 10. Anyway, there's a small chance that I don't use resources up when I craft something. And I think that's what happened there. I don't think I actually ended up using them up. Interesting. Okay, well, let's, for now, and if I end up needing more grenades, then I can swap to that in my wheel as well. But a bunch of, like, pretty much down below, the big wild beasts spawned, and then all of those smaller ones came from the stairs, came down. So this might be clear, but I still obviously want to be on my guard, because it's possible it's not. You hear that? That was either a door creaking or something growling. It was quiet enough I couldn't quite tell which. More gunpowder, more cordite, more rags. Can't carry most of the stuff. Yeah, it looks like I cannot craft any more of these because it said I could not carry any more. Okay, I don't think... Yeah, I can't do any more of those. So I'm full on all of those. And all the things I can carry, I'm full on. So there's nothing else I can do right now. Was that... So I took... Yeah, I took this one. Which is just that I set traps more quickly. I didn't even make my grenades more powerful. So I guess I just landed my grenades well. I'm still trying to figure out, because I've had before where I used 3 and was not able to kill it. I still had to do a couple rounds afterward. So I'm guessing the other time I just maybe was not as good of a shot or whatever. Guess it doesn't matter. The hall goes around there and they'll come. A lot of these houses are basically just cookie cutter houses, right? So this is the same layout as another thing. I guess this doesn't matter if I go this way or not. I was thinking the other way I could better see something potentially coming, but I don't think I need to worry about that. Even if something comes, I could always just run right back out the door or something if I needed to. Sure. Yeah. Nothing else here. No chests or anything. Yeah. Okay. I'll read this note, and I may or may not have to fight something after the note. We'll see. AP. It's extraordinary. Incredible. Fabulous. I was right. I told them we weren't alone. That the ocean was talking to me. And now that it's flooding in, the ocean brings them with him. All these buffoons who would laugh behind my back, they now fear these wonders. At the sight of these magnificent specimens, they run in all directions, screaming. They do not realize the incredible chance they have to admire them, to contemplate their splendor. I need to get closer to these creatures. Closer, always closer. I will finally be recognized for my talent. One of these creatures might even carry my name. I will be praised by all the universities. They can't ignore me now. They'll stop thinking I'm mad. Oh joy, what pleasure. Come see me. I await your arrival. I will take good care of you. So apparently it was a professor or somebody that has a lot of investigation into the supernatural who got affected enough by the stuff that he then ended up basically walking out and going, hey, wild beasts, or whatever is in the, whatever is out there, why don't you come kill me? It's great. No, it's fine. I promise I love it. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so that's that one. I have all these on my map, all these marked. I'm going to remove them once I'm done with the entire quest, but for now, I'm keeping them marked just so that I don't. Okay, so here we go. That's this one. This is his. We just finished this one. So now, this is the newcomer again. I was walking the Lombard Street in Eastern Reed Heights when it happened again. It's not just a vision, but a noise. Hissing radio static, growing louder and louder. Voices from afar were lost in it, crying desperately. I tried not to show how bad it was. I was afraid to reveal it to the locals. The images came after I passed Bullock Street towards Helog Street. The hissing flooded my mind, and I saw a man surrounded by radios, talking to them. He was dying. I felt it. And when it happened, vision was gone. Okay, so we have a guy hearing stuff through the radio, I guess. That is Eastern Reed Heights. That's over here. Here, yeah. This whole, like, side here, basically, yes, it's along the coastline, but basically this whole thing is like, there's like a big hill and stuff. So it's basically like, they call it heights because you come from the ocean and then like a bunch of hills kind of rise up out. I mean, not right away, but basically pretty soon, right after you get out. You get on the shore a little bit and then it right away starts going up and up and up and up a big hill, pulling itself out of the water, and that's why it's Reed Heights. Anyway, okay, so Lombard Street. So here, right? No, that's Ivan Warden Baker. Where is this it? Did I not mark it? Lombard between Helog and Bullock. Where is Lombard? Here, Lombard, where are you? Oh, it's way over here, that's why. Oh yeah, that's right, because he said Eastern Reed Heights anyway, so I knew it wasn't in the west. What was it doing? So it's way over here, yeah. There we go. Lombard between Helog and Bullock. Okay, so I want to go to there. It's near Old Grove, like basically on the border of Old Grove. Okay. So my thing was, where was... So I'm going to go left, and then right, and then left. Yeah, there we go. Here's the phone box. Okay, so now I'm going to go up here, jump to this one. And I will, like before, although I think it auto-saves here, but like before, I will... Yeah, there's in the bottom right corner, although it doesn't show up for you, I guess. But there was little, maybe it was just, I turned too late. Anyway, there's a little save indicator, but I'm going to save it anyway just to make sure. accept. Okay. Actually, I'm curious now. Let me see what it... And then say accept. Oh, it does show on the web, on the stream. I thought for some reason, I just looked late. I thought for some reason it wasn't showing on the stream. So you guys couldn't tell when I saved or not. So past the first intersection, turn left on the second one. This is the first intersection, so just up over here. Hi. Yeah, I know. Looking behind you. Trust me, everybody in this city practically knows the feeling. Slowly going insane because of the garbage going on. Okay, somewhere... This is Lumbert. Somewhere between Helag and Bullock. Oh, here, probably. This is probably the one. Yeah. This symbol here, this spirally symbol with little juts coming out, that's all of those. I don't know if it's only those, but all of the ones where the guy had a vision and where the thing actually happened have this symbol. So, and then the H just means that apparently it's supposedly habitable at some point, although, you know, stuff. We'll see. Great, okay. Hang on. These? Okay, where are you? No, hang on. You, I want. Crap, no, crap. Hang on. Okay. Every frigging time. I'm telling you, every single time. Almost. Again, there have been a couple exceptions, but almost every single time. I couldn't tell where it was coming from. I thought it was down the hall, and then when it didn't, when it started getting close, like sounding really close, and it wasn't down the hall, I was like, I gotta run. There's one on the side, and the thing's right behind me. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, so I want this, right? Let's craft some more. Craft. Gonna be rolling low on rags soon. Hopefully some of these loot things I'll find rags. And then I want to do these. Yeah, I'm gonna need more gunpowder. Awesome. Okay, wow. Have that ready. I mean, I'm not hurt. Let's not. In case I run into something else, let's save that for now. Then if I run into something else and get hurt, I can have an extra to heal. So this is some kind of old, like, newspaper office or something. Interesting. Wonder why the guy... well, he was a researcher... So maybe this is maybe that's what this is. Maybe this is an old newspaper office. I mean, they're typewriters and stuff. So maybe this is an old newspaper's office, and he wasn't a scientist or something, so much as a reporter investigating stuff, right? And then he found all, like, he started realizing, like, because of the visions or the effects of what's going on, he started having these hallucinations, thinking they were going to be friendly and everything. Gunpowder I did get. Only 4. Let's see where I am now on this. I got a couple of these. Okay, we're only down 2 on that. I used none of these. None of the rest of them. And then I got those replenished. Okay, I think we're good. Let's, just in case. Oh, I did use just in case there are more shells or something. Got a couple shells. Yeah, okay. Back downstairs. I haven't even looked downstairs. But since I'm right by this... Oh, no, that's downstairs. Wait, what's upstairs? Oh, is it out here? Oh, so there were two things going downstairs. Interesting. I'm going to go back downstairs briefly. Because we didn't even explore this. We just fought the wild beasts that came after us. That was it. Literally did nothing else. Oh, and there's a basement as well. Wow, this place is chock full. There's an upstairs as well as basement as well. That's the almost certainly the thing that the guy wrote his own notes on. We'll do that in a bit, but let's not do that yet. Whoops. Slight bit of lag there. And then downstairs as well. What the hell? Why are there footsteps? In all of these so far, I've just had to fight the wild beasts or nothing. Is there a person left behind that I might have to fight? I don't know. Guess we'll see. Okay, let's... An antipsychotic, which I don't need. Fortunately. My sanity replenished enough. Okay. Nothing so far. You're half sleeping? Okay, no problem. Well, if you need your sleep, get your sleep. That's fine. You can watch this later or something. There's a reason that I keep these up on YouTube for a while and have been really bad about breaking them up into smaller parts and uploading the smaller parts edited, but still, there's a reason I keep these on YouTube and elsewhere. That way people can catch them whenever they can catch them. Let's go upstairs one more time where this creepo is stalking around, and then... Okay, I did get more rags, good. How am I on those then? I probably can do more. I can't hold more, but... Yeah, we're back up to 18. We were at 14, so that's not bad. There's something moving around up here. I don't like that. Doors open and then door closes and stuff. But not here. Yeah, this ground floor. It was upstairs. This is what I don't see, though. I mean, I guess good that I'm not running into more stuff, but... And there's nothing over here. Okay. Guess that's it. Probably can't get anything from here, but I'll try. Because I'm full on pretty much everything now. Oh, gunpowder. I did get more gunpowder. And rags and cordite. That's right. I was down on those. So now I have 19 rags instead of 18, I think. So I just got one. And I'm at 8 gunpowder. Do one of these. Okay. That's max I can hold for all of these now. And cordite is also good for grenades. Cordite and rags are what I need for the grenades. But I do have these also, which are... Oh, that's the same, though. Oh, these are the same, except this is alcohol, and this is metal scrap. Got it. Otherwise, it's cordite. Cordite for the burning agent, and then rags, obviously, to light initially, so then you have a chance to throw it before it actually explodes. Or, cordite's not the burning agent. The rag's the burning agent. Cordite's I meant the explosive part of it. Okay. So, let's go to the radio man's desk now and read his note. Where was it? Wait, what? He was either on the next level up or else he was downstairs. I don't remember. I don't think he was downstairs. He must have been on this level. No, because there's nothing up here. Hang on. We are on the second level currently. I want to be on the first level. First level is where his desk was. Yeah, here we go. DC. We don't know the date. Something in the 1900s. That's about all we know. My name is... I am uncertain. Is lost in the static. I do not know anything. I've lost it all. My mind is little but static interspersed with bits from the radio serial that was my life. No, not my life. My existence. I hear names, Margaret, Jonathan, Albert. I hear dates, places, June 7th, 1912, at a church on a hill. It is these bits that I live for. It is the static that I will end my life for. Every day, for as long as I can remember, the static has gotten louder. I have sunk deeper as the voices grow quieter. They are being replaced. I am losing what little I have left. A new voice. Unintelligible. Yet, one I understand more clearly than any radio program in my head. I fear for what I will become when I can no longer hold on. I'm choosing to go before the static, or the voice within it, becomes me. Goodbye, Oakmont. I have sunk even further than you. So, it wasn't actually that the guy loved the sea. That was what the newcomer thought based on the vision he had. But based on the note we just read, it was that the static got worse and worse in the guy's head, and he got to the point where he's like, I'm going insane, and so he ended his own life. Not was like in love with monsters from the sea or something. Terry Akers from Soma is stalking you. Terry Akers was awesome. Dude, I loved Soma. There were some places where I have to admit, I get frustrated a little too easily sometimes in games. There are some places in games where I really get frustrated, right? Terry Akers was one of the more frustrating parts of Soma, but I had a hell of a good time generally and really enjoyed it. Oh, here we go. What? Oh, was it just a human and went out the front door? I guess. Huh. They really probably shouldn't let the humans randomly wander into dangerous places like that. They'll get killed, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, I don't care that much. It's really interesting. Okay, so we only have, 3 left? And then when we finish this, I want to start doing, there is historical heritage. I mean, there are a lot of these, right? But historical heritage is one that I want to do, which is wandering around, just kind of sightseeing Oakmont effectively. But obviously, I assume it's not just sightseeing. You're probably going to encounter stuff as you go to places. And then there's also, we might be able to do this one pretty fast too. This Rest in Peace. We started doing it and then we stopped because I didn't know really how to handle the really big wild beasts, and it kept despawning because I was down a hill from it. And if I backed up to try to kite it, then it would go so far and then despawn, and I have to start all over and lose all my ammo and stuff that I'd spent on it. It's just was not great. So I'll want to handle that. That is this thing here. That's what this is for. I'll probably have to go back and redo all the graves and stuff that I had looked at before, which is fine. I don't mind that, but I'm just saying, So okay. So we do these last 3, and then we should get, I think, the quest reward for this whole side case. Okay, so from behind. I can't help but turn around at any noise after what I saw yesterday. I walked down the Murdoch Avenue in Western Advent. Near Oak Street, I was hit with an excruciating migraine. My nose started to bleed and the visions came. I saw one man writing a letter, another about to strike him from behind. Somehow, I was both the spectator and the sitting man. But no matter how I cried out warnings or tried to move, it didn't work. It seems I lost consciousness when the killer hit the man's head, and it took me several hours to get back to the hotel after. And see, these visions were nothing to sniff at. I mean, the guy's passing out. I think in one of them he ended up at like an asylum or something. It's just like this guy is having not a good time of it with all these visions he's running into. And I think let me double check, but I think this is all the same guy, right? No, these are different newcomers, I guess. The hotel owner allowed me to look through the weird notes he found in the rooms of different disappeared newcomers. So the newcomers also didn't make it out alive, I guess. Among them, I found several pages from the diary. No, that's right. This is one man. Among them, I found several pages from the diary of a man describing his life in Oakmont. He suffered from visions and marked the places where they'd happened. Was he trying to avoid them? Okay. So we want Western Advent near Oak Street and on Murdoch Avenue. So Western Advent is here. Western this time, not Eastern. Western on Murdoch near Oak Street. Yeah. So I'll want to go to this thing, Northern Advent, or Advent West, I guess, is what it's called. What is this one then? Advent North, I see. And then this is Advent Central. Sure, whatever. You do you, bro. Where is my thing from here? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm going to go right past this. Take right over here, and then we'll run into the fast travel point. I for several weeks in a row, just did the main quest line. And so I thought it'd be nice to take probably this week and maybe next week also, take a little break from the main quest line and do some of these side quest things that I've not gotten finished. Okay, so we want Western Advent. Oh, we're at Advent North, really? Oh. So literally we're right there, basically. I could have just run. Well, I mean, I did travel a little bit. And there's boat. It's fine. Anyway, we'll go to Western Advent. That's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, and then I want to go right and then left. I'm basically going to go over here and around this. Did I get damaged? No. I got slightly... No, I did not. That's what my health was. I was like, I know I did not take the skill to take less damage from falling, but I did not know... But he made it sound like he didn't like the fall, so I was worried that maybe I took damage in the fall, but I don't think so. Okay, what exactly does it say? It says, is it just, or is it near? Near the corner. So somewhere along here. I want to look for that same symbol that's going to tell me. Bruh. Oh, he's just drunk or something, I hope. Because dead people just randomly on the side of the street is not okay. This other side, maybe? Let's see. Picture Murdoch and Oak, yeah. Go over here, or maybe down there. I do not see. Another one of the side quests also that I remember specifically is there was a cop who said his job was getting harder to do. Like, he was supposed to investigate things, and they kind of, he just, always investigating stuff, he started, finding his job difficult to do. And so we were supposed to go take pictures so he could use those as evidence that we've investigated the places and we've logged these deaths of people. But the thing is, those places have, like, wild beasts and stuff. So again, previously I kind of bailed after the first one. I was like, okay, we'll do this later. But now I feel like I probably can do them because... Okay, let's save again. Run. Just try to force things to spawn before. Whether it's downstairs or not, probably. Where are you? Oh, you're upstairs, aren't you? these too. Crap. Oh, these guys. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Okay, and there are max stuff again, and then I have things I'll be able to loot that will get me to max as well. I swear that, not this one did not. But I swear in the last place we were, this big thing exploded when it died, because I think it killed the other wild beast that was behind it from the explosion. It's like, oh, that's, how lovely. No, let's add exploding, because they don't do enough damage on their own already. Let's add exploding. Wonderful. Of course, I suppose if I'm continuing to follow my same strategy using the grenades, they won't ever get close enough for me to need to worry about that, but still. Alright, let's see. We're good. Gunpowder, metal scrap, shell casing, cordite, rags, one of each of those. Okay. So I did not make back what I spent on these. Somewhat, but not really. And then I got gunpowder for a little bit of gunpowder for the next time. So no loot here. There's nothing there, yeah. I think that's it here as well. There we go. We went downstairs. Now we'll go upstairs. Gunpowder, metal scrap, cordite, rags, and shell casings. Okay, good. That's the letter. Probably that says this is what's gone on with me. Yeah, this, I think if I fell from this, I would take damage. That's why the other one he went like, ugh, when he dropped over, I was like, really? Didn't seem like it's all that high, but this one I'm pretty sure he would take damage. Unless I had that skill, maybe. Maybe he wouldn't then, but he doesn't have that skill, and I'm not going to worry about it. Again, it's really a waste, but, well, let me see. This is antipsychotic? Yeah. There was a first aid, wasn't there? A thing of first aid? I figured I might as well heal myself if there's a thing of first aid. Oh. There's more up above? Oh, multiple levels. I didn't realize there were that many levels here. I think the first aid I saw would have been downstairs then. Yeah, here. So let me do this. Tiny bit of health, but there's first aid right here, literally, so. Okay. They aren't cute like the exploding babies in Dead Space. Cute? Those are creepy as hell. What are you talking about? Those things are super creepy. I still have echoes in my head from the noises they made before they decided to kill you. More gunpowder, more cordite, more rags. See, the nice thing is doing these, since I kill those big things fast as I'm able to, I'm coming out with a net positive on stuff that I loot, like on inventory stuff. I come out ahead. Even doing the grenades, because if I go here, now if I look at cordite and rags, 23 and 19, I might be down one rag. I think I had 20, but I think my cordite was, well, I don't know. But I think I'm pretty close, at least, to even on them. Anyway. Okay. So where... Wait, did I get... Yeah, I did not. Where was the letter here? It must have been upstairs, right? I think I missed it. I think it's upstairs. I didn't grab it for whatever reason. Oh yeah, I was looting. That's what I was doing. That's why. Duh. Okay. RV. My dear Clara, it has been years since we last saw each other. I still can't sleep without looking at the picture you sent me of your family. Wish I had something to show, but pictures of this place would only bring you nightmares. What was I thinking when I left our hometown? I fear that I might be losing my sanity. You remember Dumont, my neighbor that works at the docks? I mentioned him in previous letters. He was always a good friend, but I don't know what happened. He started screaming in the middle of the night, chanting about lost cities and saying strange words. I was never a religious man, but I don't know how to explain his condition through science. I see strange things each time I look out the window, and I don't know if they're really there, or if it's just my mind playing with the mist. Somehow, the mad words of my friend start to make more sense each time I look at those wild and incomprehensible shapes. I'll return home as soon as I have enough money to do so. I hope to survive all this. Your beloved brother, Victor. Yeah. Alright. That was unfortunate. Jeez. Well, I did not expect that. Okay. Well, we had a little gunfight. Now we're not up to full on ammo. Damn it. Okay. Or first aid technically, but we'll be up to full on first aid shortly. It's not a big deal. I can just loot more. In fact, there might technically be more just ammo in one or two of those that I did not get before. Full on antipsychotics. Let me see. Nope, that's not a chest I can loot. Often it is, but it doesn't have the little symbol telling me I can loot it. Jeez, dude, why? Because you heard stuff, right? And so you thought I might be part of the danger. 2 shell casings. So there's no ammo there. I don't know where he came from either. Must have been here. Yep. It was here. Well, damn, bro. Make me kill him. Sucks. But I guess if he was going insane, I guess one way to look at it is he is not insane anymore. He's not suffering the psychosis or whatever he had. So that's something, I guess. Alright. This. More shell casings, but not ammo. Okay. Seeing if any of these have revolver ammo that I missed somehow, but... So this did not. The upper stairs one didn't. What about this? Nope. Hang on. Before I go down. This one first. Nope. I think there's one of these on each level. So if I go to this last one. Guess that also explains why he was locked in that room. Because the wild beasts that spawned down here were not just your weakest wild beasts or anything. I guess there isn't one down here. I thought there was. I was forgetting. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, two more, right? Two more, I think. Is what's left. Let's see. I don't even remember. It is left. So here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these wild beasts in this game have some similarities to necromorphs, but not all that much. The biggest similarity is their kind of weird shapes, kind of human-ish, but not really. So there's that's similar in just general concept to stuff in Dead Space. And then they have, not all of them, some of them, a couple of them, I should say. I think there are 4 types that I've seen. 2 of them have what look like a weak spot. So a little, looks like 2 legs with like almost like a brain with 2 legs attached, but the front part of it is not, doesn't look like a brain. The front looks like maybe it's like skin or maybe a shell or something, but you go back a third of the way back, and then that whole back 2/3 is yellow and looks like a brain. So that's a weak spot for those. I think it's that whole back 2/3 of them, to be honest, because I've seen one at the top of stairs and I shot it twice in the back 2/3, but from underneath, not on top where you can see the brain, but underneath, and it killed it as well. So I think it might generally, oops, I want this first, generally be weak regardless if it's top or bottom. I'm not totally sure, but okay. Innsmouther's notes, or Innsmouther. I like to say Innsmouther because you would say Innsmouth, not Innsmouth. But everybody in this game calls them Innsmouthers, so I don't know. I'll say Innsmouthers anyway. Okay, Innsmouther's notes. The local Innsmouthers scare me a lot. I've never seen a place with so many ill people. Their faces pursue me even in visions. Recently, I was in the northern part of Grimhaven Bay, walking down Whisper Street. I barely made it to Hubert Avenue when the visions came. I stood among many Innsmouthers, disguised as one of them, and listened. Their leader read the story of a captain participating in pagan rites, copulating with savage witches and beasts, bringing sacrifices. I still remember his name. Obed. That's okay. So Grimhaven Bay and Whisper Street in Hubert. Grimhaven. Well, let's actually do this first. Let's just quickly get that so it doesn't show up. Okay. Grimhaven Bay, Whisper Street. That is here. Yeah, he made it to Hubert Avenue along Whisper Street. Yep, so I want to go, I guess, here, and then we'll just go on the little boat around the corner to it. That'll work. This is the hotel, Devil's Reef Hotel, where I normally stay. I'll just, in fact, I know it did an autosave, but anyway, I'm going to do it again anyway. But I'll just save here. It doesn't have to be right there, because all I have to do is a really short boat ride, and then I'm there. So it's fine. Just save there. If I die, then I'll just leave. Oh. I went the wrong way. I went completely the wrong way. The other side is what I want, not this one. I'm going to take the boat back. Hang on a second. Not this way. I want the boat on the opposite side of this. Let's try this again. We're going to go over this side and then take the boat. And it is to the right after I get on it right, yeah. Just making sure. Yeah. Oh, am I going to go into an infested area? Fantastic, maybe. Maybe. There might be an entrance before, it's hard to say. Nah, I think I'm going to be going into the infested area. Well, that's awesome. Really? Yeah. Wait, where does it say he was... walking on Whisper and barely made it to Hubert. I mean, yeah, it's infested, so I guess we gotta do it anyway. Okay. That's my most favorite thing. Oh, it's probably there. Alright, in fact, I'll just save so I don't have to do the whole boat thing and screw it up again. We'll save here. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I keep forgetting it doesn't matter. When you reload, it'll reload me back to, what do you call it? That spawn point, the fast travel point, so it won't matter anyway. Okay, let me do this. Straight across, I think. Pretty sure. Oh. Okay, or not. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Oh. Guess I want to be prepared with this stuff instead. Let me run far enough that they'll despawn, and then I'll go back again. I think they despawn now. You guys are son of a... Okay. No, it is what it is. We'll just go. This. A little bit of gunpowder, not a ton, a little bit. Let's see. Ha! Got one round. Well, that's okay. Okay, I wanted this for when I entered the building, but those things spawned before I had a chance. Let's go to the shotgun for now, for anything else that might show up. Gunpowder. Should have used machine gun rounds. It replenished some machine gun rounds, but I didn't end up using any. Whatever. Okay. Don't need that, right? No, I did use one. Yep, I mean, grab that. Okay. It's yet another factory, similar to what we've seen in other places, but... Nothing really here except for that loot crate. It's not a crate, but you know, the loot locker, I guess. Fought the stuff up here. Yeah, I guess just upstairs. Okay. And another locker there to loot. Another antipsychotic here. So I'm gonna have to find this note. I apparently was not paying enough attention to see it. I'll have to be sure. Hey, I got a revolver round, 4440 cartridge. And 8 gunpowder and cordite. Nice. Oh, that's what I also forgot. I forgot to replenish these, of course. Okay. Okay, back up to full on that. Let's go back to this. I don't see a note here, so it must be down. Let's see. Could be all the way downstairs, I suppose. I don't know. I was thinking it would be upstairs because of the desk, but I didn't see it. Here, no. Just shelves knocked over, you can't really climb those. Okay. I think in that case I probably need to do this and see if anything shows up that I otherwise might miss. Yeah. See, this symbols, the nice thing is these symbols light up when I do this vision thing. So if I miss it otherwise, I can try it there anyway. This may not be the place. This might not be where I want to be for the whole note. Yeah, I think this is the wrong building. Awesome. So we went in here for not really any good reason. I mean, we got experience, I guess, for killing stuff. There's that, I suppose. Alright. Let me pull this out again, I guess. Yeah. Where else, though? So if not there... Gunpowder. A trap, but I can't carry it because I'm already full. What the crap? Where? This is the right spot, right? Hubert and Whisper. Hubert, Whisper. Somewhere around here. I could have sworn that was it because it's got the H. Over on this side or something? No, it's got a... No entry. Alright, how did I... Do I have to fight him again? I don't even know. Probably not, but let me get the rig just in case. Nope, I won't. Yep. Perfect. Oh, hang on. Okay. It took 4 that time, but I only threw the last one. I was about to switch to my gun, but then I had one of those spinning guys. I was like, I'll just finish them all off. But that does mean that I have to do this. Or, okay. Oops, this. Oh, but I regained 4 cordite, so that, and 4 rags. So I might have just made that back. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it. 13. Yeah, we're back to what we were after leaving here in the first place. Okay. Did not take any damage. I don't know where it could be other than in here. I honestly don't. I didn't see any. I might have to look this one up and see where the note's supposed to be. Nothing there. It's the weirdest thing you would totally expect. Every single other one had a note. So why does this one not have a note? I want to know. Gunpowder and shell casings. Missed. Oh, here we go. I didn't notice the little, see the little ripples at the edge on the corners of the screen? I didn't notice those before. That's why. I need this, and then I can do this, and then I'll be able to see this room that was hidden. And this is going to have the letter that I want right here. Okay. I was like, I could have sworn this has got to be the one, right? But I couldn't find it. I was like, what? Yeah. This. Obed Marsh Diary. So that was the name of, I guess the name of the guy? I thought it was the name of the god or something that he was. Anyway. 21 March 1856, New South Wales. On that day, we arrived near Ball's Pyramid. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm trying to do like an Irish accent, but Wales is like I don't know. Wales is like British and Irish mixed or something. I can't do it. I've never practiced a Welsh accent myself. I'll just do it as straight American. Sorry. Not that my other accents are amazing, but Welsh I definitely cannot do. Okay. 21 March 1856, New South Wales. On that day, we arrived near Ball's Pyramid, a giant rock around 2,000 feet high, extending from the sea. The air is poisoned all around it, and you can barely see the tip of the monolith. The catch is good here, and brought us some more gold. I had to give them two slave women we bought in Sumatra. Friggin' slave trade. Wretches were terrified when they saw them. Good riddance. So he didn't like having the slaves with him, I guess. Well, I mean, I wouldn't like having them either, but I wouldn't give them away. Anyway. Getting sidetracked. We landed on Lord Howe Island, a few nautical miles away, for fresh water and fruit. The heady dinghy was put at sea at 8:15 a.m. Last time we were here, in 1847, there were 3 settlers and their Aboriginal wives. This time, only the women remained, and they were not the same. Hang on. So the 3 settlers and their Aboriginal wives were there. So 6 people, 3 of them Aboriginal wives. Only the wives remained. The others were gone, apparently. Tattooed, their eyes were red with blood, and dead animal carcasses were strewn about the campus. They slept on the floor beside the corpses. We drank and danced with them, and one played a strange musical flute with sounds we never heard before. Good day, Monmouth. Welcome. I'll explain what we're doing here briefly. Let me finish reading this. Well, I'm not all that far on this one. You can go back and read the watch to see the others. I'll do this though for you. Okay, so we have this Lord Howe Island is off the east coast of Australia. Oh, okay. Well, he said initially he said he was in Wales, though. Sure, there's not a Lord Howe Island also in Great Britain. I don't know. He said he was in Wales, but maybe. Well, I might have missed. I think maybe he went to Wales and then departed from there to Lord Howe Island. I'm not sure. 347. Super small. Okay. Um, so, just FYI, this is how we got this quest in the first place. So the hotel owner, so the Devil Reef Hotel where we stay here in Oakmont, okay, that's where all of our like costume changes are and all that stuff, right? Where we get notes, where we see updates about news around town and stuff. That's all in that one at that hotel. Okay, so the hotel owner allowed me to look through the weird notes he found in the rooms of disappeared newcomers. So we would go around to some of the open doors in the hotel. That's basically, he allowed me to look at some of those rooms, basically. Okay, among those rooms, I found several pages from the diary of a man describing his life in Oakmont. He suffered from visions and marked the places where they happened. Was he trying to avoid them? So each of these is a different vision the man had. You go to the location where the vision is, and then you find a note somewhere in that place that talks about the actual person he had a vision about. So in this case, okay, this is where we left off. Okay, this is the latest note we just did. So this is first. I'll reread it. Tiny Australian island, Tasmanian Sea, east of Port Macquarie, I guess probably. It's characterized by sandy beaches, tropical forests, and clear waters. Yeah, I must have missed something in the note. We'll reread that because I didn't finish it anyway. Okay, so this is the initial note that the newcomer with the diary had, where he had. So this newcomer wandered around one east of New South Wales. Okay, so this newcomer, not us, a different guy before us. Okay, he wandered around Oakmont having visions. Like he'd go to like a cross section of streets or whatever. A vision would strike him, and then he would write afterward. He wrote down what he saw. Okay, so based on what he has in the vision, he gives us an idea of what kind of tie or whatever, something similar or related to that is what we're going to see when we go to the location, and it gives us the location where to go as well. Okay, so this one was Innsmouth's notes. The local Innsmouthers scare me a lot. I've never seen a place with so many ill people. Their faces pursue me, even in visions. These are the fish-faced people. They have like fish-like features or whatever. Okay. Recently, I was in the northern part of Grimhaven Bay, walking down Whisper Street. That's where we are now. I barely made it to Hubert Avenue when the visions came. I stood among many Innsmouthers, disguised as one of them, and listened. Their leader read the story of a captain participating in pagan rites. So there's a captain participating in pagan rites, copulating with savage witches and beasts, bringing sacrifices. I still remember his name, Obed. Oh yeah, so Obed was the name of the captain. That makes sense. Frogware was found in 2000 in Ukraine and Ireland by French expatriates. Huh. Why? French expatriates. So should I read his name as French? Probably not. If it is, it'd be Wael but I don't think it's a French name. Anyway, the name Frogwares comes from the derogatory term froggies to designate people of French origin. Oh. French game developed in Ukraine, released June 27th, 2019. Cool. Yeah, and it's true. You said they're in Ukraine and Ireland, so maybe the CEO is Vael Amer. Or that could be Irish, I guess, maybe. Anyway. Okay, so in case you weren't sure, that's what the vision was that the guy had. Was our lead to follow it to this spot. Now that we're here, we fought some wild beasts, and then we went around. We found a hidden wall that led us to this room, and there was a little note here on this. Okay, so now if we read the note from him. We just got Obed Marsh Diary. Interesting because all the previous ones had just like letters. KL. Don't know any of these. All these others were just letters, but this one actually says Obed Marsh Diary. Interesting. Okay, so Obed Marsh was the guy the vision or the guy had a vision about, where he was copulating with witches and beasts and doing strange rites and things. Okay, so this is the actual diary of the guy that the newcomer had a vision of. Okay, 21, and I earlier just surrendered and said I cannot do a Welsh accent, so I won't even try. I remember a Welsh accent, but I've never practiced it, so I'm horrible at it. I remember Welsh accent. I used to watch, for example, well, there's Doctor Who, but then what was the spin-off called? It was like just normal people without the Doctor that were trying to track down and stop threats. Anyway, I for some reason I'm having a brain fart and cannot remember. Anyway, that show took place in Wales, so I heard a lot of Welsh accent from that. And of course, there are other TV shows like in Britain where you'll have somebody who's a Welsh actor on the show, and so you hear the Welsh accent as well. Anyway, okay, so 21 March 1856, New South Wales. Oh, New South Wales. I was not paying attention when I started reading this. I thought it was just Wales. It's New South Wales. That makes sense. That's Australia. So that makes sense how Island now. Okay. I am high today. Okay. Well, at least I've come down from my high now, hopefully. Okay. On that day, we arrived near Ball's Pyramid, a giant rock around 2,000 feet high extending from the sea. The air's poisoned all around it, and you can barely see the tip of the monolith. The catch is good here and brought us more gold. I had to give them 2 slave women we bought in Sumatra. Wretches were terrified when they saw them. Good riddance. We landed on Lord Howe Island, a few nautical miles away, for fresh water and fruit. The heady dinghy was put at sea at 8:15 a.m. Last time we were here, in 1847, this is now 9 years later, I guess. Last time we were here in 1847, there were 3 settlers and their Aboriginal wives. This time, only the women remained, and they were not the same. Tattooed, their eyes were red with blood, and dead animal carcasses were strewn about the camp. They slept on the floor beside the corpses. We drank and danced with them, and one played a strange musical flute with sounds we never heard before. One of them took me to her hut. While I was at it, between her legs in the dark. Okay, we get it. Matthews came with a torch, and I could see that above me the dead husband was hooked to the roof. The skin over his face dried like 100-year-old apple. Bones and clothes he was, his mouth open and distorted in an endless shout. I can still see his eyes, alive and rolling, looking at me. The witch was laughing hard while wiping her thighs, all her teeth filed to a point like a wolf or a shark. We fled this cursed place, leaving the witches behind. Yeah, I wouldn't have started in the first place. When literally only the Aboriginal women were left behind. Like, what happened to the husbands? Where are your husbands? And they give some explanation, you're like, yeah, seems fishy. I wouldn't have trusted that. Wouldn't matter if it's Aboriginal wives, right? If I would have gone to like Roanoke Island or something, and there were like 3 couples lived there when we last visited, and then we visited again 9 years later, and they're only the wives, I'd be asking questions too. Anyway. Okay, so that's this one. So we have one more of these to do, and then we'll hopefully get the experience for this side case. There's a lot of these, right? There were 3, 9, 11 of these to do. We did half of them last week and the other half this week, so it's a lot of stuff. Okay, Lullaby Crossroad. This is the newcomer writing in his diary about the vision he had. Okay, just to clarify. Today I fell asleep on the street. I'm sure it's connected to my vision somehow because I felt the same nausea and headache as before the strike. It happened in Coverside, near the corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road. I felt dizzy and my mouth was full of a bittersweet taste. I saw a woman with kind eyes giving me a drink and whispering something. Immediately after that, I fell asleep and spent nearly half the day lying in the dirt like a hobo. It's a miracle no one stole anything from me. So this lady gave him something that knocked him out. He doesn't mention being robbed, but I don't know. Okay, so Coverside, Tanner Street, and Old Church Road. Yeah, we also, by the way, I'll put it back here in a second. Hang on. Let's do this one. Okay. We, by the way, here are in an infested area. So, hooray for... Nope. Nope. Just keep hanging on. I want this one. Innsmouthers notes, yeah. Put it. I'm actually here, so I'll put it here, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so we're in an infested area, so as soon as we entered, we had to fight some stuff. And now we're going to fight some stuff coming back out, probably, too. So, yay for me stuff. I have discovered, though, anywhere from 2... No, not 2, right? It's always been 3, I think, at least. Okay, so anywhere from 3 of these grenades I have to 3 plus possibly like a shotgun blast or something can be used to kill the very large wild beasts, the big ones with 4 arms that stomp and stuff. So I've been using those to get through these because they do a lot of damage and stuff. I never took any damage, so I don't need that. I think I've maxed out all that I could carry from these, right? Oh, I got more shell casings. Maybe I need to go get more shell casings. Let me go upstairs real fast. Hang on. Oh, more gunpowder also. Hang on. And cordite and rags, good. That's good, because that's for more grenades, too, at some point. No... There is there is not a locker down here, I guess. Okay, this is where we were, but there's nothing inside to loot. Okay, so I guess we're done with this place. That's fine. Oh yeah, because it's open. Normally this locker is, or very often I should say, that locker is closed and I can loot it, but not this time, I guess. Okay, let's get ready in case there's something out here in the infested area. I only had to fight 2 things when I first entered the infested area, so it's good in that sense. I didn't have to fight a whole lot of stuff, but... Yeah. And I turned right to get here, so I just want to go dock over here to the left. Okay, this... Oh. Did I go wrong again? Hang on. Where am I? No, I'm here. Where's the... Oh, here it is. I was like, here's the Devil's Reef Hotel. So that one was right by our hotel. Okay, so I want to go... What did we say? Coverside, right? Yeah, Coverside. Let me... Tanner and Old Church. Coverside. It's here. Tanner and Old Church. Is that this one? No. Oh, over here. Tanner and Old Church. Yeah, Tanner, Old Church. Okay. So I want this one. Near the police station, actually. Not that far away from the police. Interesting. Oh, before, and hopefully you're awake, Fofox, so that you'll catch this. If not, I'll put it in Discord anyway. But tomorrow night, I'm going to start an hour earlier than normal, because I have to get up an hour earlier than normal on Sunday. So I will start an hour earlier so that we can have anywhere between 2 and 3 hours to play Darkness Within 2. So, okay. I'm facing that way. So this way? Yeah, well, no. It's this way. Okay. And then from here, basically more or less straight-ish through the intersection and look for And my favorite, there's infested area over here, so we may or may not have infested here as well. We'll see. But we're not there yet. Getting to this intersection might not be quite yet in the infested zone. Oh, there's infested zone thing there, so we'll see. Somewhere around here. Looking for an H symbol. And or one of those swirly symbols as well. Yep. I'm pretty sure I have to go into the infested area as well for this. Awesome. Okay, let me hang on. Save it. Around here, so I have to be careful. With this. Gunpowder and cordite and rags from there. Really? Don't waste those. Stop. Hang on. Craft another couple. I think I don't want to kill this. It doesn't surprise me later. Ha! There we go. Craft these again. This. Okay, this should be the same, or the main basic area that I need, though. So it should be, I think, some kind of an H, or that, well, not even the H, really. The H is fine, that might be a good telltale sign as well. But really what I want is some kind of swirling thing. Alright. 44 cartridge. Scrap. I'm full. Oh, I got 25 gunpowder, so that's good. Cordite is really the main thing where I'm... Cordite and rags are the main things that I need that I don't have. So can I go in here? No. Okay. Let me read exactly what it says. Near the corner of Tanner and Old Church. It's got to be around here somewhere. Tanner and Old Church. Tanner and Old Church. I don't know. That's a lot of stuff too that I cannot carry. Apparently, rags and cordite. That's good. Nothing there. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to... Let's see, I entered there. Okay, this will also... I think it's... I don't know if it's all the way to the end, but maybe like halfway, 2/3 of the way up this street. Had another thing saying infestation as well. So I'm probably going to have to go around this and go this way. Because it might be over here. And if I go through this whole infested area and don't find it, then I don't know because I have been around this and did not see. But you know, it is what it is, I guess. Okay, let's proceed carefully. Still no, right? Still not seeing. It's like a circular swirling symbol almost with little branches or whatever you call spikes or whatever coming out from them. That's the symbol I'm looking for. So. Crap. Okay. Reload. Since I'm already there, I'm gonna grab some stuff. Couldn't loot earlier. Inventory of craft. Back up to 18. Gunpowder 5 and 3 shell casings. It's not ideal. Okay, I think that puts me close at least. Yeah, I'm back up to full. Okay. Hopefully those don't respawn again. I guess if they do, then they do, but then I'll know. That's the, other than replenishing whatever ammo I use, other than that, the real thing I'm trying to make sure I do is get cordite and rags. And then, of course, find this, wherever this quest is. Still don't see that symbol anywhere. I don't know. Loot these, and that's fine. That's good, but... Oh, is it? Oh, hey. At least one revolver round, but I can't use it. But I'll need to remember to come back to this because that's free. I don't even have to spend gunpowder for that. Yeah, infested areas are chock full of supplies. Maybe that's what I'll do from now on, since I now know that I can use the grenades and take out those big things. Even if the number of them in the future I need to use, I could use those and take them out. Since I could do that, that's like a totally viable strategy, it seems. I think in the future, maybe I just go to infested areas. If I run out of ammo, I just go to an infested area, use grenades or something. Because I won't use them generally unless I know there's one of those big things. Anyway, use grenades or whatever. Anyway, take out like the big things, but then generally I can deal with the other stuff not too badly, and I get a ton of supplies. Oh crap, you're there. Oh, hi. Okay, hang on. Nope, hang on. Oh no, another one? Shoot, no. Multiples is bad. Multiples is bad, very bad. Crap. Well, this is terrible. This is very, very bad. Hang on. Let me... Okay. I was saying, maybe not as easy as I was thinking. Okay. Gosh. That was not good at all. Hang on. Reload this. Let's try this again. Jeez. I fully screwed myself over. Awesome. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try this again. So I did not regain. That's great. Okay. Well, that was terrible. I wasted a whole bunch of. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. For now, we're fine. Not get really far ahead of myself. Okay, I'm almost, I think, to the exit of this, but... Cannot make any more of those, so that's... I don't know, maybe we'll switch to this, depending. I wonder if this maybe is the place. In there. Make one more for now. Do that. Still do this for now. He says near, right? So I don't see the symbol. So far I'm coming up blank on this. It's not awesome. I used a ton of ammo, but I did kill it. That's good to know. I see you. What? Ah! How? You were upstairs. Oh, you must have some kind of stupid teleport ability. That sucks. So now suddenly I have to deal with that as well. Fantastic. Okay. Nope. I could have sworn I jumped. Okay, space. Why not? Is there not a jump climb? There's not a jump, it's climb. So unless... I can't go there. Alright, so I guess I'm not supposed to go that way anyway. Well, if that's true, then why was there even a thing here? Like, that's... they're totally baiting players, I guess. So I don't know why else you would put stuff if there's nothing else to do. I mean, this is cool, right? It's just... it's counter to normal game development patterns, but I'm not complaining. For sure not complaining, right? Because... that's first aid, so let's go ahead and do this. Grab this. Looks like you can go in there, potentially. There's even stuff on the other side. I mean, not lootable, maybe, but something on the other side, but you can't get through, so I don't know. Interesting. Okay. So that's not it, I guess. Awesome that I wasted a whole bunch of ammo and stuff trying to combat it, and there wasn't even anything there to do. Whoop. Hang on. Switch to this. Lag. Wow. Ow. Die. I don't know why there's so much lag when they're attacking me. It's very strange. There's a lot of friggin' lag for shooting. That's all I was doing is shooting, and I have like all this lag. Okay. Gunpowder. It's another thing of first aid. If it is, I guess I could. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Just to max my health. Sure. Otherwise, I leave it behind, so might as well. Okay. And at this point, we're far enough away from where they said. Like, they said it was old... it was... what did they say? It is Tanner and Old Church. Yeah. Tanner and Old Church. So it's got to be, like, not this far over or whatever. one more. Stop drawing other guys. There'll be guys over here to the right that spawn. They always do when I enter from the other side, so avoid spawning when possible. Just extra stuff to deal with for reasons. So I guess we're leaving because I don't... You know, I'm gonna... Just because I don't want to leave and then have stuff respawn again, I'm gonna actually consult an online guide for this one just to make sure I'm in the right spot. Okay, so we're maxed on that again. Do one more time here since I used some stuff up. Some of this stuff will be stuff we can't carry, of course, but that's okay. Scrap. I think that's pretty much it. Just about. Might have been. As long as we don't spawn stuff over here, like I said, over the side. Down here further, there might be. Because we came in from this side. No, there's nothing more. Okay. Alright. Get out of here. Get over here. Alright, let me... So one last time, it's Tanner and Old Church, right? Lullaby Crossroad? Hang on. Let me just consult. Lullaby Crossroad. There's a men's finest clothing sign. It's on Beacon Street. Okay, so where's that? This is Ambrose, so it's not there. Oh, it's over this way. Yeah, away from this. Of course, so I didn't even need to come in here. Well, that's, like I said, that's all right. Get out of here while I can. Nope. Up. Fine. Fine. There we go. There we go. All right. Beacon. That's going to be this one, right? Not this one. This one? Is this Beacon? Yeah. Yeah, men's finest clothing. So I didn't need to go in there after all. I was wondering, I was like, what the frick? But I was like, I can't find it. I cannot find it anywhere. Here it is. Here's the symbol too. The one on the left, the swirl I was talking about. That's the one we want for knowing, what places. Okay, I'm going to use the bathroom really fast. I'll be back maybe 1 minute. Give me 1 sec. right. This is the last one. That's the thing. If I get this one, then I get, you know, I finish the quest. So that's kind of wanted to make sure I did that. Let's do this really fast. I have 3 of those, which may or may not be enough, but that's usually what I end up needing to kill one of the big things. And then if not, I can always pull the shotgun out or something as well. Police officer too. Fantastic. Okay. So I believe the hobo notes that explain like what the H on the door and stuff mean said that the guy did not, like, had not figured out what the circular thing was for, the circular symbol. I think we kind of know now. Not with no chance of error, but it's almost certainly like strange, like supernatural occurrences, basically. Well, I've not gotten anything coming into here. Hang on, let me really fast make sure this is the right thing. It's supposed to have men's clothes or something like that over the door. Is that what this is? Yeah, men's finance clothing. That's the one. Okay. Now that I left and came back, anything that would have spawned is respawned. I did not do that. Just for the record, I did not do that as a cheat. But since I went out, I did that because I wanted to verify where I was. That's the only reason. Whoops. Okay, and it also might not have been enough to oh, hi. No, get down, get down. No. Hang on. You. Crap, I ran out of bullets. There we go. Bonk. Actually, I don't think I've used any of these, right? It's just springs and... Oh, shell casings I did. Okay, fine. That might be it for wild beasts. I'm not gonna stop being cautious, but generally they all spawn at once. At some point, whenever that is, they all spawn at once and come after you. So at least that's been the pattern that's held up to this point. But like I said, could still be more. I did not get very much at all from this one. Got the notes over there on the table. Alright, yeah, I didn't get almost any supplies from this, especially compared to the other zone. That's not what it is. Okay. Recipe was left to me by my grandmother, and when Lily was little, let me try this again. BG. The recipe was left to me by my grandmother. When Lily was little, I used it quite often. A couple of drops in her milk, and she slept sweetly all night. My husband and I finally had a little time for each other. Of course, that was long ago, and since then I haven't needed Grandma's sleeping elixir. But now everything's changed. It was 2 days ago that Bill barricaded the windows because we could not bear to see the corpses on the street. We're locked in and we're out of food. The worst are the nights. Impossible to sleep because of the squeals of death and other terrible sounds. We should flee, but there's no other place to go. I'm afraid as fate draws near, we'll end up like the Bakers. I do not want this for me or for my little Lily. That's the worst combination. I do not want this for my little Lily. While my husband barred the entrance, I made my grandmother's tea. Lily drank her dose and went to bed. Bill's getting faint too. It's time for me to join them. Good night, Oakmont. So instead of sleeping sweetly with something like a chamomile or something, she used like arsenic or some such. Hey, Millie, welcome. Hi. Thanks for joining me. All right, case complete. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so I leveled because of the case. Aww. Where's her husband? There she is. Dude, that's so sad, man. Gosh. Right in the feels, man. Okay. Oh. Hi, can I help you?
Knock it off.
Just random stranger. Alright, sure. Hey, you know, just so that you know, you could be grateful. I cleared this place out so that you're not dead now. So you might be thankful to me instead of, you know, a jerk. It's fine, whatever. It's fine. I'm just saying you're a jerk. But I mean, otherwise it's okay. But you're still a jerk. But, you know, it's whatever. I mean, there's a thing right here I can leave before the stuff spawns. Let me just do this really fast. Shell casings, 44 gunpowder. I got a bunch of cordite and rags from that. Nice. I like it. Okay, let's see. I'm full on these. Do one more of these. Yeah, I'm running low on both, but I did get a nice haul of them to help out with stuff. Where is the... I don't even remember where the fast travel point was. Down here. Down here, I see. So I just want to turn right, actually. Okay, so this was the last one that we just read. BG. Casebook. There's from Oakmont. Yep, that's all done. Okay, I've got 2 points because I've been doing I did a lot of killing when I went into the infested area. Plus I've been gathering the letters. Plus I just leveled for completing the case. And I'm almost leveled again. Not quite, but we're getting close to leveling again. So I'm going to do these 2 so that our grenades do a lot more damage. 30 more damage and increased range as well. And this is both of them. So firebombs also. So case you weren't sure, these ones here. So I'm not sure how effective versus grenades these are. So it doesn't have the metal scrap, so it's not going to do shrapnel damage. Maybe it's like fire. I'm not sure. Okay. We could do this one. But there is this one. Historical heritage, right? There are these different places. So the brochure will tell you about the oldest, proudest sites, including. I don't know if that means I need to like visit these or just visit them. Visit them, take a picture. Just to visit them and go fight stuff and read a letter like the others. I'm really not sure. Oldest church in Oakmont, dated to St. Michael. Central Advent. Extra hours. These are the. I'm supposed to take pictures for the cop. I might do this one actually because this is only 3 of them. There's only 3 things. I don't know how many. Oh, this says 3. So maybe it's okay. I don't know. Let's do this one. These are for sure locations. So let me actually first go back to. Okay, letters from Oakmont. So I wanted. Let me just double check here. Oh, hang on. Oh, do they all go away? Oh, okay. They took all of the markers from my letters from Oakmont away. Good. So I was gonna manually go through, but I don't need to, so that's good. Okay. So let's do this. So extra hours. Q. R. Becker, South Old Grove on Beacon and Century. Is that this one? Oh, that might actually. Yeah. That's that one. Okay. I didn't mark any of the others. Okay, let's mark the others while I'm here. This one is Salvation Harbor, Seven Oaks, between Octopus and Skipper. Seven Oaks. Okay, Seven Oaks. Between Salvation. Between Salvation and Skipper. Octopus and Skipper. I don't know why I was thinking. Salvation is the Salvation Harbor. Okay, anyway. So, Octopus and Skipper want Seven Oaks. No, hang on. What do I want? This. There we go. Salvation. Seven Oaks between Octopus and Skipper. Got it. Okay. And the last one, I guess I could just do this. Nope, I don't want to. Keep. Don't do that. Okay. This one. Here. Reed Heights on Vinland, south of University Street. Reed Heights. Vinland, south of University. Vinland. Somewhere around here. It's a rich apartment, so probably not this. Let me mark it. What is this? Crown Theater. Yeah, see, that's... Okay. What's the closest to there? Geez, way over here. Oh, no, I could do... Well, no, because you have to go. That's... You have to go through there if you do that. I guess we'll do this one. Here. And then run. Okay, so where's my... From here, where is it? Right. Yeah. Not what I meant. Me. That should be. Yeah, coming up on the right. Okay, I was like, I should be Okie day. Go here. Yeah, I think this is the closest one. As long as this is not infested here, then this is right here. If I can go run along this and then down University, then that's the way to go. We'll see, I guess. I'm actually not too far away for doing the cemetery thing either. But I can always warp there. It's not a problem. And I kind of don't know how long that one's going to be worth. This one's just very specific places. So I'm going to go right. Yes. Yeah. And then left on Ivan. Well, no. I'll just go down. No, I don't want to run into the infested. Yeah. So left on Ivan. And stick on Ivan. And then right on University. So the next one. After I turn left here, it's the second intersection I'm turning right. Warren Road. Yeah, this does not seem to be infested here, so this is fine. This is by the university, I think, or something like that, so... Yeah, right here. So it shouldn't be a huge problem. The university is one of the places where you're okay to travel. Yeah, so down here. It'd be nice if there was some kind of a fast travel point somewhere around here. But I guess the other one isn't all that far away, so maybe they decided it wasn't really needed. I mean, it is a ways, though. I mean, you have to run this whole, but, you know, whatever. This way, I guess. Actually, let me do a, like, brief wander here and see if I... Not here, that's water. Okay, fair enough. See if I find some kind of fast travel point relatively nearby. No, that's more water. Neither of those came from up there. Is there... I don't think. This down here is probably the only way it would be. This is where water, right? I think is probably it. I know it just saved. Gotta say, I'm not a fan of nothing happening yet. Yeah, it's got to be upstairs. Has to be the trigger then, right? It's got to be. Okay. Something else. Oh, it's the one that fell through the floor, huh? Yeah. Where did he go? Around here somewhere. I don't even know. Whatever. I guess. Fine. Oh. It's in here, I see. Behind the boarded up doors. First, take the picture.
One precise strike. He died almost instantly.
E. Bryan membership card. This card certifies that E. Bryan was a member in good standing of the Oakmont Photo Club. He joined after the flood. Ah, that'd be all evidence, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think there's anything left behind that I want, so next one is over here. What is this? It says, oh yeah, that's the actual place, Arbecker's Manor. Okay. Since we've got a... Where is it? Oh, other way. Other direction. So we've got a zone here. Let me see if I can gather some stuff. Maybe gather some stuff and get out of there. Not have to deal with things. What is this? Oh, the Crown Theater. Yeah. I've been here. Because this is where they had...
The door won't budge.
Oh. They had the bigots, but I guess I can't get in there now? No, that was some other club, something or other. Okay. I don't know. Something I don't remember now. Let's see. I could loot that relatively close. Question is, am I gonna run into stuff if I go in there? Probably. Let's do this, but... Cordite rags and gunpowder. Okay. That's pretty much what I wanted for that. Well, I didn't want to run around the streets with that, though, no. That probably would be a mistake. Okay, so now I've got 4 of those. Yeah, I'm maxed on all those. Oh, I never spent the points. I didn't even spend the points. And correct. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. So now I'll do a lot more damage with my grenades and firebombs. Then I can start adding damage to these as well, but for now. Okay. I am fairly surprised that there's not a fast travel point closer to this. Because there's one point where there are 3 fast travel points. I mean, they're not right next to each other, but they're close enough in proximity that you would think there'd be more over here as well, but anything on the edge here that I could loot, or is this? There's that. Maybe I can get that without too much trouble. Let's see. Psychotics. Okay. Now where? Just straight into the right. I guess. It might be a wild goose chase. I'm gonna head up this way. Well, I don't know. Might just be a mistake too. I don't know. Maybe it's not worth it. I don't know. I'll just go the long way around Ivan Street and see if I find anything on any of these other streets as I go. Which means this, right? Yeah, and then just keep the university to my left as I go.
Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Stay open.
No fast travel there. Another infested area. Interesting. Can I look from the very edge of it here as well, or is there anything even close by to loot? Right there, there's a garbage can. Let's see if... Ivan? Is this Ivan? No, right? That's... I want to go this way? This way. Finally got straight out. Alright. Don't see any fast travel stuff, though. Around here. Still no. They put the barricades up, like, to keep the wild beasts away from the moving population and stuff, which is fair, right? That's what you'd expect government to do. Not especially helpful. I mean, if you are realistic, there are plenty of homes where their wild beasts just infested the place, so it's like, did you really do anything with your little barricade? No, not really. I guess maybe that's...
Extra. All the news.
I was gonna say maybe the houses get infested first, and then it spreads out, like overflows into the street. But I don't think that's right either, because there are plenty of places where there's just a house with nothing else, and it's got wild beasts and stuff in it. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. After that really long run, let's go to here. This is where I started before, but never made it because I saw, oh, really big thing, and decided it was too much for me, and I was scared and cried mommy and stuff. So I've got 4 of those. I can make 1 more. I do have a bunch of gunpowder, so I could make a bunch of these if I need to use this and take one out potentially. Oh, this mansion right here, actually, I think. No. Why am... I could have sworn the arrow was pointing this way. I guess not. It is right now. Here we go. Where are you? At some point, one of those guys spawns. I don't know. Let's temporarily do this. Not close enough?
I'm guessing it wasn't suicide.
That's only submerged. They had like one of the really big wild beasts previously showed up already that I've been here, so. Oh, right, I need to do. Get
I haven't known you long, but you mean so much to me.
So someone was killed over loving a man, I guess? Like he had a gay lover and it wasn't looked kindly upon and so he was killed? Is that? Oh, hang on. Yeah. I have key evidence, but not all evidence. So I'll see if I can get everything. Wasn't suicide. Got the picture. Got the bracelet. So I guess we're going upstairs. Oh, here we go. Hi. Nope, hang on. You? Oh! Ah, you're there. I didn't realize you were that close. Wow, hi. Okay, hang on. Hang on. And this way? That's fine. Reload this. Or resupply that. I'm down one grenade. That's okay for now, at least. Our Becker membership card. Also part of the Oakmont Photo Club. Only joined a few months ago. Interesting. So they're all tied to the club? I wonder what's going on in the club. Obviously that's not good. Okay. Got cordite. Rags. Is that enough? I don't know if I need 2 rags or 1. I think I need 2, right? Yeah. And I don't have enough. Since I visited all the other loot, well, the only other loot thing there, I guess I'm out of luck, right? There's no more rags here. Gunpowder. Shell casings, yeah. Alright, well, I got those, but... Okay, so that's this one. And finally... Is there an infested place nearby? No, right? I don't think so. Okay. The last one is here. So let's go there. And we could stop by at least one of the places here, maybe two. There's a factory here too. We could do that. That's some decent loot if I remember right. I might be wrong though, but I think so. Turn left. Yeah. Okay, there's not going to be much, but there are a couple of coffins left in the hideout, that gangster's hideout. And then, like I said, there is that factory. Although, I don't know, I'm probably going to spend more ammo than I'll get if I do that. But we'll see. I think it's just the two coffins. There might be one more thing, but I don't remember really much here. There's nothing in that room, I know. Yeah, there's nothing there either. Yeah, so it's just the coffins downstairs. It's almost nothing left over here. There was better loot here when they were hiding out here, but not anymore. Oh, there's this also, I forgot. Cannot use either of those. Gunpowder, and... oh, there we go. Cordite. No rags. Unfortunate. Okay. I might be able, with that factory, just to go inside and loot that very first container and then leave. That might be a thing I could do. I do have to hold it for like a second or so, second and a half, something like that, so that I can get it to, not here, it's the next room down, my bad. So I can get it to actually do the looting. Once I've done that, then I just get out of there. Not that big of a deal. So we'll see if luck is on my side. Wait, was it this one? Somewhere here is the factory. I don't remember which one. I think it's not there. I think it has an H, right? Or is it not? Yeah, here. Okay. Here we go. Oop, really fast. Get out of there. Alright. Then so where is it? I'm this. So I want to take the boat and then left. Okay. I don't think I really got any rags. I didn't get any. So I'll have the 3 grenades and that'll be it. This must be it, right? Yeah. Where are you? Hi. Okay, so I'm out of those. So if I have any more, then there we go. It's not that. This.
Poor man was trying to escape, but met his end after a single savage attack.
Rags, okay, so I can create another grenade, single, but still something. Oh, and because of my skill, I actually got 2 out of it. Very nice. That's the... Did I use... No, I'm maxed on all that. Okay. And there's an upstairs too, I guess. Oh, that's... Well, that's ammo. For some reason, I thought that was like a clue. Okay. J.R. Nelson membership card. This card certifies J.R. Nelson was a member of the in good standing of the Oakmont Photo Club since they joined after the flood. Man, this is not awesome. Okay. So now I guess I want to talk to. Just take that next. Right. Talk to the police officer. I don't remember if he's going to be at the fish market or if I need to go to the police station. I'm guessing the police station, but I don't remember what he told me. It's been quite a while now. This. Or did I totally finish it? Something to steal the devil, nosedive, fathers and sons, and reading, looking at the glass, open up, telephone. No, yeah, extra hours. Really? I have all these others? Oh, no, these are just things I saw. These are the 3 locations. Okay, so I found this. Met a policeman officer Sam Shaw at the Seven Oaks bar. Trying to catch a killer. Serial killer, sounds like, right? Needs my help. I agreed to assist for a reward. Sam needs photos of victims at several crime scenes. He gave me their names and addresses. He'll wait for me to bring all 3 photos to the private room on the 2nd floor of the bar. Okay, I don't remember what bar, so we'll look at a couple. That. Bar, huh? Over here? Maybe. I don't know, might be at 7 Oaks. Let me get back in the boat. We'll just go the other direction. Back up left, and then stay on 7 Oaks past Castle. Past Castle on the right. Just dock. Exit the Outboard. asking for a different quest. Have I already done that one? I don't even know. I've done several of these now where there's like a hole in the side of the building. I don't remember which ones are for where. Right here. Okay, Seven Oaks Bar. Let's try this. He said, oh, what did he say? Second floor. Private room, second floor. Let's see if it's this one or not. Ah, yeah. It's not really a private room, but fine.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Oh. That's not even there. This is the private room, though? Yeah, here we go. Hello. I don't know if I could trust him. Let's do this just in case. So I don't have to wander a whole bunch again.
There's a link between all the victims. I found these cards in each house.
A photography club membership. They all had them.
Yeah. Seems like a good place to investigate.
Thank you, Reed. I knew you'd find something. I might pay this club a visit. See if there's anyone who has an issue with them.
I got those photos you wanted. You got my compensation?
Terrific, thank you. Here, take this.
Some of these were pretty horrible. I hope you find the killer.
Me too, Reed. Me too.
I know why you wanted this case cracked. Found some clues in Becker's house. And you were close, weren't you?
How dare you? He was special. A man you meet only once in life. He understood me. I won't stop until I find those who did it.
I'm sorry for your loss, Sam. And don't worry, I'm a private eye. Emphasis on the private.
Thank you, Charles. I appreciate it.
Take care.
Okay, I'll need another drink to get through this.
Close, but not quite another level. That's fine. Extra hours, yeah. He had a bunch of stuff that I couldn't, I couldn't carry. It's like I'm already full, dude. Oh, but well, I don't know if he did that, right? Let's see if he has. No, he had no more of these. That's unfortunate. All right. Oh, this is an infested area, right? Maybe I can leave from there really fast since I'm here. Let's go back really fast. It auto-saved after that, so I should be able to just leave the last auto-save. Worst case. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm not going to go far into it. And I'll try to pay attention before I actually go. Can I not? Oh. Interesting. Being close by. There's a couple things over there, but that's not probably not close enough to give me a chance. like my odds. There is that. A trunk of that might be enough. I don't know. Well, we'll see. Oh crap, no. Luke. Go. Leave. No, 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 no. I'm out of here, 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 go. Ah, you jerk. Okay. Got enough to make one more. Heck, was it worth it? Yeah, probably. Just barely, but it was, I think. Okay. Okay, so I'm not gonna do it tonight. We're done. Basically, I just figure out what I'm doing next, and then I guess maybe we do the cemetery next week. Yeah, let's do that. So I will here, and we're gonna go over to this. Okay. That's where we're gonna leave it. Okay, that's it for now. So tomorrow we'll be streaming again in little over 10 hours, like 10 hours and 20 minutes ish, something like that. So thanks for hopping on, Millie, Monmouth, Faux Fox, anybody else who watches this later or now, and just maybe didn't chat. Appreciate the support. We'll talk to you guys in my next stream that you can attend. Yep, so tomorrow should continue Black Mirror 2, and then about a little less than 22 hours from now will be Darkness Within 2. See you next time. Take care. Peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.